Hello you guys, welcome to She Strategy Go YouTube channel. My name is Jenna, your host. And if you like tips on Instagram growth, online entrepreneurship, God's kingdom kind of mindsets and faith talks, things like that, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more of that. And for today, I'm actually talking about Dubsado. So have you heard of that app online? But also, I will be sharing in this video 5 things that I love about Dubsado and 5 things that I hate about Dubsado. It's a love and hate relationship. So if you want to learn what those things are, then keep on watching. So what is Dubsado? It is a client management system for businesses. It's an online business tool, basically, that helps create workflows, send contracts and forms, payment plans, handle project management, create questionnaires and other forms, basically to help you on your business. So this is not a video where I actually teach you how to use Dubsado, though I have taught my students in my Prep2Launch program how to use Dubsado amongst other things. So if you actually want to start your own business and you're a Christian millennial woman and you have a dream, a God dream in your heart that you want to start your own online business or business in general and your brand or ministry and you don't know how to start, I basically teach you how to start your business from scratch, and including Instagram, sales, marketing, and all that good stuff. So if you're interested with that, I'm going to link it below because I am starting my next batch. It's launching on April 26th. So you can check it out in the link below. But anyway, this video is about Dubsado. 5 things that I love about Dubsado. Number 1 is that you can customize your contract, your forms, and lead forms. So basically, they don't have specific templates for you, but then there are these things on the side, which I'm gonna show you in this. So I'm basically just gonna show you. This is if you edit a form to create a contract. So basically, they have a basic template for you. But what I'm saying that you can actually customize it is because you can make it into 2 columns, you can insert a 2-column title in there, so then that's customizable. And then you can, add your own logo in here. So that is my logo. So you can upload that and use that. So they automatically added it that way, and then you can add a free response in there. So whatever you want, this is a contract, right? And then there are other templates in here, if you want to create other forms, for example, agreements, questionnaires, or proposals, lead capture forms. So I love this about this because I can create several different types of forms, and I can customize it into however I want it to be. Another thing that I like about Dubsado is that you can create your own invoices, packages, proposals, you name it, then you can create it here. You can even create client portals that are specifically for just between you and that client. So you can have different projects, especially for me, because I'm a brand and website designer as well, other than I'm a coach. But for those clients specifically, I need to have the project management tools that we share for just between me and them. So it's really helpful when it comes to that. Client portals actually hold all communications between you and your client, forms, questionnaires, contracts, invoices, all in one place. I'm going to show you. You can see when you click on projects and then you click on one of your whoever your client is, and then you can see that you share emails. This is where you can see you share emails with your client, invoices, so it's all in one place. So forms, appointments that you had, any other workflows, tasks, and other notes. So even contracts, you can find it in here as well. So that will be in forms. Third thing that I like about Dubsado is that it is white labeled, meaning your clients cannot know, like we'll have the option not to see that you are using a third-party tool. What do I mean by that? So when you use a link, for example, you can embed your form into your own website so that they will not even think, you know, your clients wouldn't think that you're actually using Dubsado, but they just think it's on your website. I'm going to show you. This is my website, She Strategy Co. As you can see, so this is the wait list. And if you click on this, you know, if you're paying for 3 months, when you click on that, it's going to show you this form. And this is actually like this proposal has expired. But basically this form is from Dubsado. So basically, you know, I've embedded it on my website. So that's called white labeling, because this is literally, I created this form in Dubsado. So, but you cannot see that, you know, it says that by Dubsado or something like that. So that's what it means by white labeling. That I like about Dubsado is that you can have automations and workflows. Honestly, it saves me so much time. So, okay, there's like fireworks outside, but anyway. So for example, when a client signs up to work with me, and then the emails will be automatic, and then like, you know, sending them reminders, especially if they are on payment plans. So Dubsado will automatically send reminders for that, which really saves me a lot of time. And you know, even I don't have to worry about that. I have to just check if it was sent or not. And then the workflows are automatic. Like you can, like after a project, you can immediately just send them like a questionnaire or something like that. You can create workflows. I'm gonna show you how. Templates, when you click templates in here, and you can create like workflow in there. So that's what I mean by workflow. So for example, with a specific client, this is the workflow that I have for her, just basic workflow. Then you can even add here, you know, send like after the project is done, like you can add like a workflow that, you know, send, you can add basically here, and you can add like, for example, questionnaire. So, you know, and then you add questionnaire in there. This is the action. Send form. So if that's the, so you can literally make it the workflow here. Fifth thing that I like about Dubsado is that you can connect it with your accounting systems. So for example, Xero, you can integrate that, and Auto's like help center is so helpful, how you can connect your Xero account, or yeah, where you can basically sync your invoices and payments. So basically it's going to be easy. They have a lot of help, you know, like questions in there, so articles in there. So yeah, why do that? Because basically this will save you from tax season. So for me, I manually did it before, and I don't use Xero, I use QuickBooks. So you can integrate QuickBooks with Dubsado as well. I don't know why I showed you Xero first, because that's what I saw as well first. But yeah, so those are the 5 things that I like about Dubsado. Heading to the things that I particularly do not like about Dubsado. Let's make this quick, because I really do not like to talk about things that I do not like about something, but I think this will help you make a decision whether, you know, you want to use Dubsado or not. But basically, number 1, it really looks so complicated on the surface level. It's your first time with Dubsado, like you can see like, what is this? You know, you'll get so overwhelmed with it. Like, how can I use it? There's so many tabs on the side, and like, how can I use that? Like, you know what I mean? And templates, like scheduler, like, do I have to use this scheduler? When you add a workflow, like how can I do that? Like, do you have to click this? Like, it's basically, it's not that friendly. I have to be honest with that. Like, I have to relearn it. Like, for example, here, I'm like, where's anything, you know, like, is there an example? Then you have to literally create your own, and then it doesn't tell you that, these things here, I made it separately in another form. So it's like, but in the beginning, you will not get any of this. And so you're like, how can I freaking create a package? So first step is actually, you have to create payment schedule first and things like that. It's complicated in the beginning, but they do have free tutorials online that can help you with that. So if you get over that frustration, you can check them out online. I learned a lot through their YouTube videos. So in relation to that, number 2 is it's frustrating in the beginning. So I will say it because it's complicated in the surface level, as you have seen, then you get frustrated. And I have to admit, I was so frustrated in the beginning, as I already mentioned earlier, because it was just too complicated, gave me anxiety, and I had to literally stop doing it. And then I'll just do it another day and another day and another day until I just got over myself. And thank the Lord, I got over it, because I love it and love using it, especially in particular parts of my business. Third thing that I do not like as well is because it's frustrating and complicated. It does take time to learn because of these little things. So if you can actually afford to hire someone who is adept with using Dubsado, then just hire them so that they can do these things for you. But it's also helpful for you to have at least the overview of how it works, right? Because as business owners, you don't have to be particularly skilled in the specific things, but at least overall, so people can not toy with you. Fourth thing that I do not like about Dubsado is sometimes things get mixed up. I don't know how it happens, but a particular form that I added in that was mixed up with another form, and there's just something in their system, or I don't know if it's me that gets mixed up, but it has happened with others as well. But if you learn to just quickly check it sometimes, then it will pay off in the end. And lastly, sometimes emails don't get sent, especially for payment reminders. And I've had clients who didn't receive payment plans. So what I do is that I just double check, you can just quickly check weekly for your client payments. So it doesn't take 5 minutes, honestly. You just check, was it sent? And if not, you can just quickly resend it or email the client as well. You can just copy paste the email and then it's just going to send them the reminder email. So that is the 5 things that I do not like about Dubsado. But will I recommend Dubsado to you? With my clients, I do, especially if you are an online service provider, or you are an entrepreneur online, or even just an entrepreneur in general. It does help you. Everything is in there. Everything will be integrated, and then it will be, under that client if that client actually ends up working with you as well. You know what I mean? So you literally have client filing system in Dubsado. So I would highly recommend it if you can get past the 5 things that I do not like about it. So with time and energy that you can actually spend time with it and just take away that frustration, then you'll be good, because the positive things actually outweigh the bad things with Dubsado. Also, if you actually want a tutorial from me, I don't know if this is going to be super helpful for you, but I'm willing to do that in the future. Just sound off in the comments below. But if this video has been helpful for you, especially with making decision whether to go with Dubsado or not, then please like this video, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified of future videos. So thanks you guys, and I'll see you in our next video.